All right, here we go with our second match of possibly Pauper Playable. We're playing some white-black Ixilan vampires. We just took a pretty great victory off of mono-black control, and we're going to see what we can do in this game. This hand looks incredibly slow, but at least we're going to get a look at what our opponent's on, I guess. We have our namesake Ixilan vampires here, and a Falconwrath Noble, so I think it's just enough pieces to keep it. We're not going to go and throw away our Ash Barons right away. We're not sure how we might want to fix our mana, and we don't really want to thin when we only have 3 cards in hand. Opponent may be on burn here, so hopefully our life gain will get us through. If they are on burn, well, I mean, we're just going to turn to Night's Whisper. It's not on the deck for us to hold on to it. Alright, we got another Night's Whisper, which will allow us a little bit more selection, and a Journey to Nowhere. Good thing we didn't get rid of this Ash Barons, because we're gonna need it. Opponent plays Burning Tree Emissary. Oh no, it looks like we're up against Stompy. So we're gonna have to Journey to Nowhere something. Oh, 2 Burning Tree Emissaries, and a Valley Dasher with haste. Opponent's gonna get in with 2. We are looking pretty poor here right now. So maybe we will play out a Conquistador to trade with a creature here? Or maybe we want to do that in response to a death trigger. I think what we're going to do is just play out this Ash Barons and Journey to Nowhere an Emissary, so that if we can draw another land, we'll be able to chump with a Conquistador and then Tragic Slip a Burning Tree Emissary or a Valley Dasher. Maybe we'll get lucky and our opponent will kill one of his own creatures and then kill one of their own creatures. And then we can just play that game. They're going to bushwhack. This is going to hit for about 1.5 million. 2 million, roughly, if I did the math correctly. Bone Splitter. That's definitely not what we want to be drawing right now. So I think we're going to have to run out Conquistador anyway. And make a chump block here. If our opponent has anything, really, we are just dead. And we're going to go to 1 this turn anyway. But we'll search up another Conquistador. Hopefully draw into some answers. We'll at the very least be able to Tragic Slip this Bushwhacker next turn. But I don't know if that'll get us out of this mess. Opponent's going to go straight to combat. Valley Dasher gets right in there, and so does the rest of the team. We're going to go ahead and block. Maybe our opponent even has just a Lightning Bolt or a Lava Spike to finish this off. Let's see. Lightning Bolt it is. Let's scoop it up. Okay, that was a savage beating. Chainer's Edicts as early removal spells here, and an Evan card. And we've got a Lifelinker in our opening hand. And Prismatic Strands for if our opponent gets a really big board really quick. Maybe a few Burning Tree Emissaries in their opener. They're going to play turn 1 Mountain and Goblin Cohort. I think maybe we just Edict here to prevent any kind of Bushwhacker, Burning Tree Emissary kind of shenanigans. Opponent will sacrifice. We'll pass. Who knows? Who knows how long this one's going to be? Opponent's just going to pass it back. Okay. So let's play a Bishop Soldier. Maybe they're holding up removal here. And we'll Basilica back our planes. Opponent will Lightning Bolt in response. Alright. Pick up our planes. Pass the turn. We're probably just going to run out Noble next turn. There's a Mod Conscripts. Although, if we can just keep them off creatures for long enough... So let's Journey to Nowhere. Get rid of that Conscripts. And Night's Whisper. 2 life is precious here, but hopefully we can gain some back with this Falconwrath Noble. We'll pass. See what our opponent wants to do. They're just going to pass the turn. I'm assuming they're on a little bit of removal here. But let's just run out our Falconwrath Noble. We accidentally left some mana floating, so we'll cycle away our Ash Baron's main phase here. We're going to go get another black source. Thin our deck a bit. Opponent will Lightning Bolt in response. Falconwrath Noble will drain. Get us a bit of that life we lost from Night's Whisper. If we can go 1-for-1ing each other for a good part of this game, I think we're in a good position. But then again, I've never played Mono Red Stompy before. Just a little baby content creator here. Opponent's going to Chain Lightning. Looks like they may have switched on to some kind of burn plan. We'll see how we react to that. Paladin with a Bloodstained. I can definitely use a couple of bodies here. Go ahead and tap 4 for our Paladin. And accidentally leave mana up again, so we will probably Night's Whisper as well. Ooh, the whole playing loose strategy, probably not the best in this matchup. Let's go ahead and Night's Whisper. And we draw Evenkar's Justice and Tragic Slip. So we have a couple of cards to hedge against our opponent getting another land and a bunch of Burning Tree emissaries and things like that. And hopefully we'll even start to be able to turn the pressure on now. Maybe gain a little bit of life back with our Vampire. Let's try to get in. Play a Legion Conquistador. Go get a few more Conquistadors. We'll really be putting the pressure on if we can get a few of these out. Maybe we want to leave up a Prismatic Strands here, just in case our opponent has a Bushwhacker draw. And it looks like they don't, so we kind of got punished there by not playing another Conquistador. But I think we've got a minute. So let's go ahead and play our Plains. Get in with our Beaters. See if our opponent wants to use any removal in response. Play a couple more Conquistadors. No. We don't have any more Conquistadors. Do we play another one? I think we do. I think that means we have enough blockers that if they do get a fast draw, we can sacrifice a couple of our threats at this point. See if our opponent found another land. They did. What do they want to do with it? Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Add some mana. This might have been the Prismatic Strand's turn. Burning Tree Emissary. Alright. Still trade with those. And are they going to top it off? A Burning Tree Emissary. Okay. Alright. What do you got now, opponent? Valley Dasher. Okay. So that's going to end that off. We're going to be able to take care of most of these creatures, though. Let's go ahead and trade with a Valley Dasher. And Tragic Slip an Emissary, end of turn. And next turn, we'll be able to leave up Prismatic Strands to engineer some pretty good blocks. And there's a Bishop Soldier, making that all the better. So I think maybe we attack here in Prismatic Strands? I think that's what we want to do. Evenkar's Justice is going to wipe our own board, so we don't really want to leave that as a possibility. We can still play out one blocker and leave up Prismatic Strands here. See if our opponent wants to make a couple of blocks. They are. We will Prismatic Strands, paying 3. And we'll go ahead and get no damage from red. See how our opponent feels about that. They're going to Mutagenic Growth in response. I don't know if they understand how Prismatic Strands works. We will choose red. And that'll save one of their Burning Trees. But we're going to be able to play Bishop Soldier and another Conquistador here. And that's going to allow us to flashback Prismatic Strands at instant speed if we want to. Our opponent's at 4 here, which I think this is probably just game. And they scoop it up. All right. So I think we all realized how bad Evenkar's Justice is in this matchup. I think we're going to bring back in one Tithe Drinker as just another lifelinker for us. I think that's probably just better. I don't think Circle of Protection Green is something we want to be doing here. Bone Splitter doesn't let us trade up with anything. Yeah, let's go ahead and submit like that. I wonder if we just trade with the Bushwhacker here? No, I think saving 3 damage and sacking our Viscerous here to get a bit more card selection is just a bit more important here. Because I think we're going to have to take a bit of damage next turn. So let's go ahead and block. Wait till we get priority back. Sack our Viscerous here to itself. Eating its cannibalism. Auto-cannibalism. Let's bottom Viscerous here. It is a blocker, but it's not one of the blockers we want. And we are really up against it here. Battle Screech, if I only had enough mana to cast it. So if I Night's Whisper here, am I just dead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. So we can go to 2 and still cast a Battle Screech the turn after. I don't know how I feel about going to 2 against a Lightning Bolt deck. But I don't think we have any other options here. Night's Whisper. What are you going to find? What do you got? Journey to Nowhere. Alright. Let's cycle this away. Which we probably should have done before we cast the Night's Whisper and pass the turn. Just lessons, just putting this aside, you know, so when I review the game tapes, I can remember just how bad I was at playing Magic. And here they come. Gonna hit for 5 this turn. Maybe opponent's got some mutagenic growths and bolts. There's mutagenic growth. So they're coming in for 7. We're going to 4. And it's looking like we don't have an out here. Basilica. All right, it looks like that's going to be it. The multiple Burning Tree Emissary draws just truly did us in here at possibly Pauper Playable, where I'm not really proving much because I'm playing pretty bad. So let's just go ahead and bounce our Scoured Barrens for value and head on out. If you like the video, make sure you like and subscribe, and remember, put in the comments just how badly I played. Thanks for watching.